Hello and welcome to your weekly update and Rockstar news. The Community Series Showcase moves into its second week this week, with the new featured creator being Gecko87, who brings us some rocket-propelled carnage in the new Bowling vs RPG community map. If you have not yet logged in during the Community Series Showcase, you are still eligible for the one-time $1 million bonus. Of course, everyone can still complete 5 Community Series jobs this week to receive $500,000. This is a bonus you can receive every week of the showcase, but remember that these bonuses can take up to 72 hours to be delivered. If you've already begun, do remember to continue your quest to complete all weekly challenges during the 3 weeks of the Community Series Showcase, as you will receive the Community Collection for doing so. This collection consisting of the Homie Sharp Tee, Benny's Fitted Cap, and the Knuckle Duster and Sasanta Nove monogram liveries for the HVY Night Shark. The weekly challenge this week requires you to win 3 death matches, and you will receive $100,000 for doing so. While St. Patrick's Day has now passed, you still have until March 25th to collect all the Lucky and Golden Clover collectibles to receive the Lucky Clover outfit and the Golden Clover outfit. Also, if you still haven't logged in, you still have time to do so to receive the free Blarney's Festive Beer Hat and Blarney's Stout Tea. The bonuses this week are 3 times rewards on the Community Series, 6 times for GTA Plus members, 2 times rewards on Document Forgery Cell missions, 3 times on Gerald Contact missions, and 2 times research progress from Bunker research missions. The FIB Priority is the Black Box File, and the Salvage Yard robbery targets are the Duggan robbery for the Anis S80RR, the McToney robbery for the Karen Hot Ring Everon, and the Gangbanger robbery for the Karen Boar. The Premium Deluxe Showroom features the Benefactor Feltzer, the Dubachi Rapid GT, the Western Damon, the Invetero Corquez, and the Overflawed Entity XF. The Luxury Auto Showroom has the Dubachi Rapid GTX and the Progen Luiva. If you want to get yourself a free car this week, a good way to do it is to win the LS Car Meet prize ride, which just requires you to win the LS Car Meet series, and this will get you the Albany Cavalcade XL. The premium test ride is the Anis Euros X32, and the standard test rides are the Grotti Carbonazere, the Lampadati Furore GT, and the Karen 190Z. Of course, if you'd rather get lucky and win the Lucky Wheel, you will get the Benefactor Schlagen GT. Now for the discounts. The LSIA Vehicle Warehouse is completely free, as is the Coil Rocket Voltic. Executive officers are 50% off, Document Forgery officers are 40% off, as are their upgrades. Mark II weapon conversions are 40% off, while surprisingly all ammo is 50% off. We're getting 30% off the Vapid Ratal, the Declassy Draugar, the Fista Astron Custom, the Vapid Clique Wagon, the Western Company Bezra, the Anis Savestra, the Enos Windsor Drop, the BF Raptor, and the Declassy Bugs the Burrito. The old man in the van is giving his best discount ever, as this week he's giving 40% off all weapons, with 50% off for GTA Plus members. The premium race is a sign of things to come locked to motorcycle, the HSW time trial is East Vinewood to Vespucci Beach, and the standard time trial is Route 68. And now for rapid fire news. Rockstar Games' multiplayer modding platform FiveM has announced that it's preparing to implement GTA 5 Enhanced. Previously, players could only use the legacy version of GTA 5 with FiveM, despite that the enhanced version came out over a year ago. The FiveM team has also been working on performance improvements. For example, to improve network efficiency, they're taking this opportunity to overhaul OneSync, which is the architecture that syncs all the players together in a server. They are also addressing long-standing issues, such as improving precision for bullet impacts and dead body syncing between players. One controversial change is that some portions of FiveM's codebase will move from being open source to closed source. The justification for this is that it will allow deeper integration with the base game and deliver greater stability. This release of FiveM Enhanced will happen within the coming months. Rockstar's digital titles are no longer purchasable in Brazil from the Rockstar Games Store or their launcher due to updated regulatory requirements regarding how digital sales can be made to minors. Rockstar's digital storefronts are likely in violation due to being unable to sufficiently identify who is and who is not a minor. Brazilians can still buy Rockstar's games from other game sellers like Steam, PlayStation and Xbox, as they do have sufficient age verification systems. This is naturally still a loss for Rockstar, as selling their games via their own store enabled them to avoid giving these other companies a cut of game sales for the 200 million people who live in Brazil. Nvidia announced a very controversial new version of DLSS. While previous iterations focused on image upscaling, making already existent lower resolution details higher quality, DLSS 5 uses generative AI to modify how things look, not just enhancing resolution. While it has the goal of enhancing lighting, materials and surfaces, many were immediately critical of the output, calling it both AI slop and the equivalent of adding a Snapchat filter over the game. Faces in particular can appear more detailed in a very uncanny way, even sometimes diverging from the game's intended art style. Many people were also quick to point out that the faces in GTA 6 look much better than the AI-enhanced faces that the tool was showcasing. To play devil's advocate, I can understand that this tool would make things look better or worse on a case-by-case basis depending on the game, but why call this DLSS at all, considering it is so different from what previous versions did? More importantly, why do this at all, and who is asking for this? This never-ending quest for greater and greater graphical quality does not make games better to play. When DLSS upscaling makes it so that graphically intensive games can work on worse hardware, this is good, but I can't see how making everything look like AI slop will make the gaming experience better for anyone. The fake GTA 6 bridge leak has now had its creator come out to admit it was indeed fake. They claim to have spent months creating a realistic GTA 6 style scene from scratch, including environments, UI and post-processing, to see if they could make a convincing leak. The project apparently got far more attention than they expected, and they shared a video explaining how they made it, and that video currently has 16,000 views. The creator of the song Sleepwalking, which was both used in GTA 5's first official trailer and at the end of Ending B in story mode, has revealed the story of how their song got included. In 2011, the artist Chain Gang of 1974 was approached by Rockstar at a party prior to one of their shows. The representative said they were fans of his music and wanted to get him involved in a project. He was invited to meet them at a hotel where they told him of GTA 5 and he showed them some of his unreleased songs. Of these, Rockstar chose to use the song Sleepwalking, leading to it easily being one of the most recognizable GTA 5 tracks. The recent trend of music artists referencing GTA has continued, with Joyner Lucas, who is a popular American rapper, releasing a song simply titled GTA 6. While it doesn't contain any specific GTA 6 material, it does make references to the general tropes of the series. The music video has a star wanted system, health bar, rotating minimap, gunfights, Grand Theft Auto, as well as buying guns from ammunition, buying clothes, and going to the barber to get a new hairstyle, including the option to add more hair than you initially had. I think Roxas27x said it best in the comments, "We finally got GTA 6 before GTA 6. I honestly wonder if this song is technically legal, but I guess it would be appropriate for it not to be." The hip-hop radio personality Lord Sear, who was the host of GTA 3's radio show Game FM, recently passed away at the age of 52, and Rockstar commemorated his passing on their social media. That it has been so long since GTA 3's release, which was 25 years ago, makes this show of respect especially touching. It also highlights that some people at Rockstar really do have a sincere love for music and those who produce it. The GTA content creator DarkViperAU has traveled from New York to Finland to Denmark and has now stopped over in Thailand on his way back to Australia. He has met a lot of really wonderful fans and has had some great experiences. His normal live streaming content will resume on the 22nd of March. He will be sure to recap his adventures, the good and the bad, when he returns. And now for the clip of the week. Last week I asked you to submit your best GTA 5 clips to my Discord and over 60 people participated. This week's winner of the $1.5 million shark card is Ace Pilot, who sent a clip showcasing a car being perfectly speared through the window by a pole. It is hard to imagine the event that led up to this, but I'm sure it was millions to one. Be sure to submit your best clip to my Discord for your chance to win next week. A lot of comments last week talked about the various so-called child online protection laws that are passing or updating around the world. That one mate, for example, said, "As a cybersecurity nerd, I can tell you right now that age verification does not protect anyone. It just makes companies less liable for their products causing harm to kids. And it ties you to everything you use on the internet, which is a huge privacy concern, and makes your data ripe for the taking by black and grey hat actors. These laws, in other words, benefit politicians because they can censor, and benefit companies because they can drop liability. I agree that it would be naive to believe that everyone who is spearheading these laws is doing so out of an altruistic desire to protect children, as there is a loss of value in everyone's data, both in what it holds and in the process of storing and verifying it. However, I wouldn't go as far to say that it makes companies less liable and that it won't protect anyone. As in the story I discussed previously, companies like Rockstar would not be stopping sales entirely if they wouldn't face greater liability by continuing to run their store and making sales. I will say though that I'm not sure the purported protection of minors is significant enough that it outweighs the risks and inconvenience for everyone else. So that's it for this week. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope I was clear enough this week. I have a bit of a cold and I'm in a completely different environment with a different microphone. I wish you all the best.